Alright. I totally thought I started the stream like 10 minutes ago. And then went to change the scene back. Because I was like, oh, I'm ready now. And then I realized I never hit start stream. I just started playing this Twitch music. I never actually hit the button to boop, start. Alright. Oh, I gotta turn ray tracing off. There we go. Yeah, so. Okay, so, I didn't really get too much done after the stream yesterday. I didn't model anything, I didn't do anything, that side of things. But I did work on some of the interface. I started doing some of the stuff I'd spoken about on stream. Like replacing these with these icons. These are now all sized mostly the same. I think they're slightly different, and I want them to be the same exact size. These are now their own button that we will replace the... I still got to work on, obviously. But that is how we... I need to add one side quest back so that we can have... Maybe I do like, do like empty ones? Empty folder looking thing, you know? Where you get the taste of how it's supposed to work. I don't know how to put it. But yeah. I think that's what I'll have to do. Okay, but yeah, so the plan today is to work on more interface stuff. I might go off of that and do some other stuff, but we'll see. Overall, there's a lot to it. I absolutely hate UI. There's like so many little details. Hello. How's it going? Alright, so we are in here. Options menu. And, or no, not options menu, one back. Menu, select, screen, and then quest. Oh, that can be deleted here. Delete. Alright, let's see. Blueprint, interact, quests, widget. Okay. So now, where we're working with is in here. Oh, and then I want to do... You're supposed to stream for a lot longer, Ark. What happened to your stream? You're going to stream there a little longer, you know? How's it going? I totally meant to start streaming at 3, and then I just kept watching your stream. I just get, you know... I rabbit hole of itself. And thanks for the follow, Godby. Alright, for anyone coming in from our extreme that hasn't seen my game before, I'm working on a action-adventure game, think like Zelda. Like, this is the, the entrance world, not entrance, like the tutorial level, basically. This is the player housing, where the game will start off at. We then have this, which is the main world. If I can, oh, right there, that one. I'll take you guys on a little tour for anyone that hasn't seen it. And how you doing? Ube. I have to say it like Ark does, even though in my head it's Uber. Alright, so there's gonna be little creatures like this is the watermelon buddy. That roam. You can either fight them or do nothing. But overall, it's an open world adventure game where you can kind of choose whether to fight or not while learning the story and exploring. There's going to be little dungeons we can explore. And like this is the first one, so it's a little tiny. We got a little slime boy here. And yeah. And then we've got some world obstacles to make it fun to traverse some things while there is this corruption that is spreading around the world that we have to to, you know, fix, basically. Is the end goal of the game, is find out what's causing this and solve it. Right now, though, what we're working on is questing. So, much more specifically, the user interface requests. I've had quests in the game, but they've never shown up in the game, right? So we're currently making it where you get a list of main quests, side quests, collectibles, and then, yeah. Hope everyone else is doing good, and if you're working on anything, feel free to share. We're going to be working on UI stuff. And I totally closed the windows they were in. Because I'm terrible at this. Or no, I didn't. There we go. Okay. So, first things first, what we're going to do... I want to assign these buttons to work if you press them. So that means coming up here... this is going to be, what am I going to name this? This is widget menu select left. We'll name this widget menu select right. Right. I also have some YouTube videos of what this looks like in Unreal 5. If anyone wants to go check them out, it's under the Lumen. I showed some screenshots. It looks fantastic, and I can't wait to upgrade. But I'm waiting because I have to remind myself it's early access. I already break things. I can't break this project. And by that I mean we're gonna upgrade soon. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these and I'm gonna bind their hit event. It's still over 6 months till release, so it's a while. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna use it next month. I already have Git main. And I don't know. Like, she doesn't sell it the way I sell burgers. What? Previous comment. Oh. I gotta see if this should have a button on it. And I should be able to hit it. So there should be a... It's talking about Twitch ads. Oh. Oh, gotcha. I was so confused. I'm like... Did I miss a comment? Did I... Gotcha. Alright, yeah, so we got on hit, on clicked. Send us. He totally missed a comment. Okay, because the last thing I had saw was freaking I gotta go pee and Leon won't leave your arm's getting tired. So I was going like what? Oh, okay. Oof. Nice. Alright, so I got hit dog. That's how we call that. So this way we know when this button's gets hit. Alright, we can now bind this. This basically means that I can now see when this button's gets hit. Because it's in a different... The way that blueprints and stuff work, because this is a different class, we don't immediately have access to everything in it. So we would need to... I guess we just get this... Can we get the click? No, okay. So we need to make an event that goes on here. And then, let's see, button. left. I got hit. Nope. Bind. I got hit. There we go. All right. But yeah, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing good. Okay, so this is for closing. All right, so close widget, and then these two are gonna get their own event. I guess what I'll do is I will, or no, we can do this. I already do it somewhere. Let's get the. I know what I'm doing. Maybe. Let's see. We get the widget switcher. And then we say, we'll just set it. We'll just get index. And we should have an index here. So this automatically switches it from 0, 1, 1, 2. Right. 0, 1, and then this will be 2. I deleted the thing in between it. All right. Let's see. So if we do that, all we got to do is math. Not too bad. All right. So right would be, I guess we'll make a custom event. What would this be called? Switch with panels, right? Okay, so all I need to do is say get the widget switcher. Get current. Wait. So that's the active index. Get max. Get children count. There we go. So it should be get children count. And then from here, I'm trying to think. I know it's like the modulo, right? Like this. And float. That's not a float, that's an integer. I'm colorblind. And then I forget if it's top or bottom, but this will basically give me a number between 3 and 0. So like tell me, is it at the max number or is it at the top number? If it's at the top number, we get 0, which means that the next one we assign to this is 0. And then we'll just set widget index set child. What is it? Set active index. There we go. Now I just got to remember the math here. I think I literally have a screenshot somewhere for this. So let's see. What's the thing? This is, I used this somewhere else in the game. I guess we'll just do this. We'll modulo. Now I'm trying to remember, where do I use this? I forget if it's this that goes here or this. I guess we can just get the output and see. Yeah, what's the output if I hit this? Print string. This will tell us what it's doing. At least. I always forget with the math nodes. It's one of those. It's hard thing because sometimes it's one way, sometimes it's another way. So they always get fun. Okay, so quest. Okay, we need to hit this 0 0 0 0. If we're here, 1 1 1 1 1. So that would. But now if we're here, well, that's 2 as well. So maybe we. Let me see. Did I forget the answer we're actually looking for too? So if we're on 2, we get 2. If we're on 0, this will give us the actual number we're on. So that's definitely not what we want. Now I'm trying to remember where this actually goes. I think it's literally in my widget somewhere else as well. Let's go widget, inventory. Inventory. Yeah, I think it's this way. And then we would. This is supposed to give us. Nope, that's not. That's not anyway. Would it be +1? Is it +1 here? And that's what I was mistaken there? I will remember when I open up the other widget, but friggin'. That would be +1. Let's go. It's because I have no idea what I'm doing. No, what was it? I have it somewhere in here. Interaction. No, where's my... Oh, it's literally the one we're in. Hold on. This has it. I know for a fact this has it. Let me... Where's this create the widgets? It's literally right here somewhere. Get keys. Refresh inventory buttons. Okay. So... If this is a... Yeah, so this needs to be max. Oh. That's pretty... I wonder where it is. Oh, it's literally, freaking right below you. So this would be max. Children. This is current children. And then, and then we want it to be, yeah, so I think we're right on the +1 there. Oh, yeah. Just say it was plugged in. Opposite. Yeah, because then it will be, oh, wrong button. Oh, whoa. Get myself out of the player, apparently. What? What? How am I in this? What did I hit to debug? Okay, that's a new one. Okay. So, if we're on 1, that should tell us 2. This should tell us 0. This should tell us 1. 2. Good. Okay, that's what it was. I knew it was something. I just couldn't remember. I just couldn't remember. That way, the nice thing about this is then we don't have to know exactly how many buttons there are. We don't have to do any of that ourselves. And it just works. So from there, all we do is say set active index to this, And now we'll automatically switch with that button. And we can add buttons, remove buttons, and it will still match. And then this should be the same. System. So left should be -1. And yes, I just added a minus. Yep. Over here. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so the issue. Okay, it's endless that way. So what happens here is on left. Oh, again. I'm clicking on the buttons. My bad. Okay, so what we need to do then is open that back up. I accidentally closed it. Yeah, let's find some good scenery to do some, there we go. To do widgets behind. Is it options menu? No, options menu is that. Let's see. Where is it? I don't even... Too many widgets. Menu select. Okay, there we go. So what I want to do for left, it's working, it just gets stuck. And the reason why is we want I'm trying to think. There's two ways we could do this. Hey, let's fix this so I don't freaking make the mistake later. Subtract one. What should happen is when we're on 0. So let's print these so we can see what's happening. Print. Right. Zero, -1, -2, right? So it's trying to then... Okay. At least it's still... That's interesting that it still then reads it. I feel like there's a way to do this without a if, but let's then. All right. If less than 0, set to max. I guess is what we'll do. We'll just do this. Select. I mean, for an if. Just see this. I feel like there's a better way to do this part, but so if turns true if A is less than B. That one. Otherwise, that one. I think. I hope. Dear God. Okay. Cool. I have to click it twice here. That's... Hold on. What are we printing here? Alright, so 3, 2, oh, okay, so it's length -1. Or count -1. Because this does not start at 0. That makes sense. Okay, so let's just do this. All this can be collapsed. And this will just be a thing that we name. Switch. What did I call those? Switch panels on click. Sure. Yeah, if it works, it works. There we go. That's one more feature done. I still obviously need something there for the map screen. And it should still be good when we do this. Alright. Wonder if I do this, then come back. Nice. Cool. And I need to fix these images as well. So these need to be something. We'll need to create some icons. So map. I think I'm gonna just have a blank screen. So in inventory. Wait. Oh, that's not part of that. Okay, gotcha. That's gonna be like, can't see nothing. Text. For now, this is the map. Really? There, okay. Can I not? Why is that? God, there's so many weird things on this. Like to do with widgets and stuff. Okay, so let's set that to our actual font, even though it doesn't matter. And then we come in here and we go, this is totally a map. If you look really, really, really hard. Alright, so now there's at least, that's not a blank screen, so you know that it is properly loaded, which is always an important part of things. Sorry, I'm just laughing at myself being dumb. I promise it's a map. You've never seen a map before, but this is a map. Okay. Oh man. Okay. But Captain. Okay. Relax, my dude. Hey, hey, your nose is... Hey. Alright, so one thing I need to do is this right here. This is the button setup that I have at the moment. So these, I think actually... I wonder if I wrap this in a size box, if it will properly use it. Wrap, size box, blah, blah, blah. Minimum desired, max. I don't even think we'll see it, right? Yeah. Sure. Because I want to be able to set it and tell it, like, yo, stop scaling all the way. This needs to, I'm not sure why this won't move. That's an interesting one. Okay. So, like, let's move this to, like, 50. And then, same thing over here. Padding. Let's do left 20. So that it should be even. And then from there, I guess, well, let's see. If I preloaded some stuff here, is there a way to preload it with things? Let's see. Add child to what? No, I want to add a child to... No, this is all useless stuff. But I do want to do this. I want to copy... add children. Oh, this is something I haven't done either. I gotta look at all that stuff. Widget switcher. I don't even know how this stuff's loading, honestly, at this point. Refresh inventory buttons. Yeah, this is only for the inventory. Oh, I guess this one happens in its, since it's a quest. Yeah, it happens over here. In the widget, I'm literally... Okay. So let's just... Widget underscore quest list button is what we're looking for. Just gonna create a couple temporarily. And then what I'm gonna do, save that, hit this. Let's see if we can. Okay. So if I do a size box, let's see if it actually works properly or if I need it in there. So max desired width. If I set to like 20, compile. You don't give a crap. Okay. It is very interesting. I wonder why. I mean, I probably could just read the documentations on this. You know, like I think UI is the one thing that I just jumped into. But no, let's see this. Let's go, dude. Come on. If we did that, I don't even think we'd notice a change. Yeah. Yeah, not until we replace it. Okay. Oh god, that is dumb. How do I refresh this window separately? Okay, so let's fix that. Let's go this and that. And then size box. Do the 1818. And just try replacing it. Okay. Oh. No. It won't. Okay, what if I do max height? Same thing. 20, 20. Red. No. There we go. Okay, so max height does work. So this will be The wanted height is like 100 probably. Whatever it is at right now. What is it at? Oh, I guess 210, 212 by 35. Oh, Levi, thanks for the follow. All right, so let's do 35. Over here, by by 35, and we should see the. Is there a way to just hit like refresh on this? Okay, so that's still, it's not 35. It says 35 right here. Right, do I gotta... There we go, like 65. That's double the dang size. Make up your dang mind. Do 100. I think no matter what, it's gonna change too. Okay, so 100's, I think, what it's at now. And so I want this slightly smaller. So let's do like 80 by 80. And then what I want to do is I wish I could have the... Maybe we just need another box type. I'm opening up the docs. Let's go here. Let's go UMG size box. Like maybe we override it. I don't know. What I also want to do is I want to, maybe this is something that we just do in here. So like the button itself, instead of auto, what we need to do is like set a padding on all sides of 10. Is what I'm thinking. That way we've got a little bit of spacing between everything. I might adjust the top and bottom and all that, right? But for the most part, we'll keep it the same. And then come here. Game idea. Sorry, I'm opening up reference right now of other UIs. Yeah, they got plenty of space between them. The nice thing about having space in between them is we'll have what's called. Then they're less likely to hit when we have multiple of these, right? Like we could probably divide that in half, that size, if we take this padding and just do, let's say, just do top padding, and then let's do like it doesn't need left, right? Right, something like that. We still have that distance then. In fact, it's just a little cleaner. I feel like I need something on this side. And then I think I'm going to use the color of these to, like, the color of the actual text here to indicate whether or not it's been, like, hit or not. If that makes sense, right? Like, if you finish the quest, I'll, like, change everything to be darker. Compared to an in the current quest, we'll have everything, different color. Sorry for yawning. Okay. There we go. I mean, that's looking a little better. I think, I don't know, overall, maybe this... Let's change the size of this, maybe. There's like, some little things where I'm like, looks off. Something don't feel right. I feel like it's this. Like, I need maybe... I've got a padding of 15 on the left. Maybe if we come here... Oh, can't change it all. Okay. Maybe we give this, like, an actual good space. Help people get started? Yeah, like, I try to help get people in... you know, point them in the right direction towards tutorials and other stuff like that. You can now find an answer anywhere. You got any experience with first-person shooter games? It depends on what you're looking for. If I don't, someone else in chat might, or I might be able to direct you to a place that could. So ask away. Alright, so let's see this. Let's go left. Let's go, I don't know. There's something that's off about it. I feel like everything's too, like tight. Like, there's no background here because of it. Let's set this to, like, left 30. Maybe even more. Let's go, like, 50. Everything seems smaller, I think, than it should. Did that not even change? Hold on. Left 0, left 50. That's not even changing no more. A lot of, like, that when you aim down sights, there's a model swap to an alternate. Oh, 1 second. That's what looks like a model. It depends on the style. So to that, you can actually look at different games. Because there's the, like, let's see, I want to say Call of Duty. Like, nowadays, it's normally, like, you're looking down that actual thing. But, like, if it's the ones where it goes, like, all black, you know, like, that's just an image. But you can do that. You can swap it out if it's better. Like, if the one, but, like, for the most part, they just have a normal, you know, I think it depends on the game type, really. Because, I mean, most of the game, like, let's see. I think it would depend on, like, the ADS. So, like, in Call of Duty, obviously, you can just see it's the same exact model. It's how their camera is set up. But then there's games like, I want to say Gears of War did this. Or ADS. Where it was just a camera positioned in a different area. So it's actually like it's a style change for sure. But you can also change, so like when you change the camera, I mean, you could do that. Like in Warzone, apparently, there's a model swap for the, probably because then you wouldn't see, like, if anything, you'd load different stuff up, because, like, you don't necessarily need the, like, render target or whatever that you're using to display a second camera there. Because that's how some games do their snipers, is they just have, like, Halo has a render target that it uses, of the world. And downside. That's why you can see it, and it will be like a frame behind. But like Halo's a good example of a game that does this, right? It just includes the gun, it loads the texture up. Well, that's what I was saying, is like, so depending on your, you might be able to find some info for, like actual field of view settings and stuff like that. Yeah, animals look nice, yeah. Because it could just be you're playing different animation when you're aim down sight, right? Like, you don't need to play an animation. You could you can stop that so that there's less movement. That's where it's hard because there's some of those games that try to, like, they do put you in the same gun for the realism of the shaky cam and stuff. So it depends on what you kind of want. We're changing, and nobody wants to say how they did it. Yeah, look, find like a good example game, and we'll look at it. Because it kind of depends. For the most part, like, it's the camera type is what I assume. Is they just have a nice, because a lot of those games have just super high quality guns. And it works. I would imagine the lens and things like that, like those certain things. Like for a sniper specifically, that's where those aren't always running for sure. Like I said, some of them it's not. You love the snappiness to wait of the Warzone gun animations. Thanks to nanite. I mean, you shouldn't need nanite to have your guns looking good. I mean, I guess you can import all the sculpts of stuff. I know Lumen's definitely definitely improved the look of some guns. But yeah, like Warzone. Let's see. You can honestly probably check ArtStation. All the Activision devs post there. Call of Duty. And specifically for Call of Duty, I know for a fact it's just one model that they're looking down the scope on. And then the scope itself is a separate camera system. And then obviously the third person animations are different compared to the first person for how they're handling multiplayer. Here's the shader. Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's probably just like a gun that has freaking what's called on it, like for that type of thing, where it's definitely a different like yeah, I don't know what I was. Sorry, brain fart. I mean that for if you mean like first person versus third person, yeah. Anytime you see someone else, it's a different model than what you're in. Because freaking the camera's faked in the first place. The camera's not at your head. And animations wouldn't work and all sorts of stuff. You know, the animation, it's probably in the chest. But they have I imagine they've had some type of like GDC talk on it specifically. Alright, so that's one of those things that, like, I think, I mean, honestly, whatever it takes to get the look down, it would be a thing of all three of those, right? Either changing the shader, changing the camera, and having it where on the camera a different gun's mounted so that it's perfect position. You know what I mean? You could, like, swap out anims. I think it depends on how much detail you want. With gun most ACOG types are able to be seen through. Glass is just reflective texture as soon as you aim its full transmission. Yeah. Well, like, so the ones with like so that's where it gets interesting too. So like there's ones where you pick it up, and I forget if Call of Duty sports this. You pick it up, and when you aim down sights where it's not fully aimed down sights, you can see both your image still. Let me see. I mean, I played Call of Duty last night, and I still don't remember. Duty, sniper, aim. Let's see. Freaking, what happens when you zoom in? So, oh yeah. That's just a post-process. That's not even a, like this. I'm almost guaranteeing that's not even a model. Like, it might be. I forgot that's what snipe. I don't snipe in Call of Duty. That's why I was like, I think it depends. Like, this is 100% just a post-process effect. There's no glass here. There's no glass at all. That's just a post-process effect. And you're probably looking through a render target that is at a different zoom level. And then this is just the standard camera with the blur from that post-process volume. And then, like, here, there's no post-process loaded. You're actually looking down the weapon sight, right? They obviously blur and do some other stuff. But these right here, these generally are freaking, they slap a rendered version of this where the model's not even loaded. But this could, like, that's where it's hard. This could legitimately be the gun. I think you can even feel it snap, right? Like, I don't snipe, but, like, right here, boom. There's, like, half a second. You see my confusion? Well, that's why I think it's more choice. It's not even a model. That's what I mean, though. Is, like, this isn't even a model that's loaded. This is, the model gets hidden. And we can probably frame by frame it. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, right there. Happens right there. You can even see. Because it goes to a standard lens. It loses it right there. So they are using the same, they're using a base, they're probably using they have a couple bases. Yeah, you're good. Like, and you can see right here, the render target turns on, right? Basically, the second camera view. And then they're just doing some distortion on the screen. So it looks like it is still a model. So, like, your gun is still held up to the camera. It's just at a fixed position. Now, granted, this could be an animation where this is overlaid on top of the weapon. That's the thing I don't know. And it's one of those things where it literally could be either. I'd have to look at, but, like, this could just be an overlay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is I think it's just an overlay on the model. But at the same time, they're unloading the original scope. And that's why we see that change right here, that little attachment to no attachment. Like, I'd have to look at it a little more to see if it's just a PNG or a different scope type. But I imagine it is. And this way they can just control it a little more. And then, yeah. Makes perfect sense. You could get something like that easy. And then, yeah, and then for the other scopes, it's just, they're using the model. Don't load anything up. Yeah, see, this is a different gun, same exact scope. And you could literally just have it where you render out. See, this is why I don't know if it's a model or not. It could be, but it reflects light. Which you could still do with a PNG. Where you bake out like a thing you can basically swivel around. But like, that's why I think it might be a model. For the back face and keep the glass. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, why not? And this is where I was like, some games freaking just load out like a black circle. And there's not even a scope, so it's hard to know what some games do. But yeah, no, that definitely is just freaking unloading the scope and loading in a different one. And then this is just a cube map in this game. Where, like, I can tell you, like, Halo, their sniper was, like, a render target. At least in, like, Halo 3. Where it's a lower resolution. They put a post-process effect over it. and then it changes when you zoom in. All right. Either way, glad I could at least help or at least point in the right direction to maybe. I'd love to see whatever you're working on too. If you make some progress, that goes for everyone. Large project. Oh, nice. Learning a lot. Yeah. Nice. I mean, I'm a solo dev myself. I don't have a wife. For some reason, I looked left in real life and like, yeah, no one's there. Yeah, there's definitely a lot to it. And I think in the end, the most important thing you can know is games are just held up by duct tape, right? Like, end of the day, your method might not be the same as someone else's method, but as long as it looks good, that's all that matters. And I know that sounds like, everything, can be, no, it freaking, games barely ship, okay? The fact that games are playable is a miracle on itself, okay? Alright, so, with these buttons, God, I hate buttons. What were we working on? Thanks for the distraction. I love getting this, like, don't worry about it, ask any question you need. Like, I wouldn't be streaming if I didn't want to help people and try to answer some stuff. Alright, so first things first, we need to... how would we do this? I was gonna say, I wanna... Oh, Skyrim has more than traces of Morrowind in its code. It's the same damn engine. It's the same... Literally, it runs the same exact way. I mean, I think that's the perfect example. Bethesda themselves are the perfect example. It has more than Morrowind code in it. It has code from their original games in it because they coded it to the engine rather than to the game in some areas. And that's all games are. You want engine-specific things. I mean, let's just take a look at this guy. Let's go find a billboard. Okay? The whole, like, that's why I hate that, like, not that you said this, but I hate that, like, certain gamers are this way. Where they're just like, this engine sucks. Like, no, the game could suck. I mean, yes, engines could suck as well. But, like, yeah, there's lots of examples of that. I was gonna find the dinosaur. Like, this guy's been in here since, the original Unreal. Okay. Like, does that mean that Unreal hasn't updated, or, No. You can give people crap for other stuff, though, so, like, with Skyrim, there's a lot to already complain about, bug-wise. I'm honestly hoping, though, like, the Microsoft purchase there. In fact, that's, like, next week. We should be seeing Starfield or something else from them. I'm excited to see what the Microsoft purchase has done. Obviously, it's very soon, so we might not necessarily see results in the first game or two. But I do feel we'll see something. We'll notice some sort of change where, even if it's like 20% less bugs. And that sounds like a lot, but Bethesda games are that buggy where you would notice any percentage change in bugs. If specific bugs were fixed, that alone is a huge change. But I think, like, them buying them, that takes all that tech debt off them. And now you can maybe... No, that's all a lie, too. Engines aren't completely new. It's an updated engine from Fallout 4. They started the upgrade in Fallout 4 days. That engine's also the engine from Fallout 76. That engine will be used for Elder Scrolls 6. That engine will be used for Starfield. It's like Call of Duty. Call of Duty is still freaking, what, is it based off the Quake engine? Like, it's still that engine at the end. There's some code in there they have not replaced. It's more so Bethesda's been doing their hardest to freaking go out there and invest in reworking their rendering parts of their engine and to get it running elsewhere. And like that's where I'm like, I want to see like the ICE team from Microsoft, you know, go in there and just be like, ah, man, we completely gave you a different whatever in this, and I'm not gonna blame just, you know, if it's better. I'm not gonna say it's all Microsoft. I know Bethesda for the last few. I mean, that's what they've been doing. The Bethesda game company is upgrading their engine. They kind of showed that with being able to support certain things. Even Fallout 76 is upgraded a lot, and that was torn apart engine. Okay, so what are we doing? This one is no. You're wrong. And I say that not as like a, you know, it's literally, that's just how engines work. That's like when Call of Duty announced that they were using a whole new engine, right? Like, no, like, yeah, it added where they could add their whole like embarrassing like fish AI. Like, you don't start from scratch, right? It's definitely newer. Oh, okay. Let me reread that. But I believe it's actually newer than just an upgrade. Okay. Yeah, no, it's definitely just an upgrade on the last iteration. It's just a major upgrade. That would be like saying that Unreal, like, and it's a good thing. It's just the way that coding works, right? Why would you not iterate on what you already have? Why would you start from scratch? Right? There's certain things that it doesn't matter if you have it from before or not. Yes, there's bugs, but it's easier to fix a bug than rewrite a system. Right? Like, it's like Unreal Engine 5, right? That's not a whole new engine. Is it a major upgrade? Yes. They completely redid the rendering pipeline. They completely did all sorts of stuff. So yeah, tons of stuff have changed. But it's still at the end of the day, there's still thousands of lines of code that's still just Unreal 4. And Unreal 3, Unreal friggin' 1 has stuff in there still. Does that, it's one of those things where that grows slowly, where it gets replaced. It gets, sorry, I'm trying to remember what I was doing. I'm going on this rant more and more because I keep forgetting. I'm going, where was I? Here we go. Like, I don't doubt that it's probably going to be a major upgrade. I know that they tried to show some PBR workflow stuff with, like, and, like, photo scanned assets. With just that, like, the fact that they'll be able to support more stuff, is good. Like, hopefully we'll see, you know, higher detail worlds. But like every time, you're gonna market your engine upgrade as a full upgrade every single time. Gamers just believe it. When it doesn't matter if it's true or not. It doesn't matter if it I mean, it does, but all right. So yeah, they did. Which to me is cool. Like, that means their asset pipeline's getting a good upgrade, which means that most likely we're gonna see some upgrades in the rendering tech in there, which we were already starting to see. Like Fallout 4, I think added bloom, and some other like texture support in there. Captain. But then the issue was they reused a lot of assets from Fallout 3, so you didn't necessarily see that upgrade. And that's why I was saying, like, in the end, like, the only thing that's going to change it is time, and we'll see. You're all good. We're now on to something else. Yeah, on that Bethesda. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so I like this. I feel like the one thing that's missing right here is I had said something. I had told myself I wanted to add the ability for what did I want to do? I wanted it to be where when you selected this, or the main one, right? The assigned quest is a different color. Which that broke. And then I want it to be where and that's because how I did this, but and then I also want it to be where the okay. So button. Alright, so this is the actual let's name all this stuff up so I can underscore main. Basically I made a copy of the button that was here already. Set UI colors. Basically I have this system that saves the two primary colors that the player wants main UI to be, and it uses that. I'm not going to be using that on this. Not at all. And then what I need to do is we're going to say, oh man, I think I have it. Hold on. When I choice selected, I'm giving it a button reference. Where do I do event choice selected? Let's make sure I'm giving it to it. Get this, say self. Nice. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll go check them out. Nope, that's not it. Discord. Pew. Oh, nice. Cool. I gotta say, one thing that always eluded me was first-person character arms. And it's mainly because, like, my brain just can't process that, you know, obviously, like, the shoulders are off the screen. So, like I attempted to model them before, and, like, it's so hard to do without having a shirt there. You know what I mean? Like, but I also suck at, like, human anatomy in general. Those look great. I actually saw some people breaking down some nice, I imagine this isn't Unreal. I saw some people, was making the whole game. Okay, that makes sense. And then just slicing the arms off. Yeah. I mean, I overall just suck at, like, character animation, or characters in general. Alright, so this is button, click button. Alright, and then that's hover. So what I want to do is... Nice. Cool. I mean, honestly, yeah, depending on what you're sculpting, I mean, just decimate some stuff nowadays. Auto unwrap it. Who cares? Throw it at nanite. Alright, so on button selected, we're doing this. So I don't need to handle this button color in here, but I need to handle it in the quest list. And what I need to do is in the quests, say on... Let's see, where are we doing this? Where are we? Right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. I was just teasing about the guns and stuff like that. I mean, honestly, I would still reduce. I think that's somewhere, like, some people are, like, I would reduce it to be where, reduce it to right before it's noticeable. Right? Just so that size on disk is smaller. And I was having to tell someone that because they were just like, aren't like model sizes going to explode and stuff like that? They have awesome technical worksheet on it where it's only 13.8 per million, blah blah blah. But like I was selling someone like you got to realize like yes, textures take up a lot of space. So if you can remove a normal map because your model's more detailed, then remove that normal map. But then also like audio and like other things are the thing actually taking up the majority of space in games. These things that can't be necessarily compressed without compromise. Like models were already on the lower end of like the size range for taking things up. Okay, so this does have this. So it's changing the color based on that. And what I want to do is let's mark an assigned quest. Where's the thing that's marking it yellow? I need to organize things. I'm so terrible. I apologize. It should be happening like right here, right? Where's our load quest data? Right now, we're setting a vertical slice, but it's December deadline. Nice. You have a contact. Nice. Hire a small team and get a budget. Yeah. I mean, overall, freaking just, even getting a mega grant would be great. Much of our direction for the game lines up with a new tech and U5. Nice. Yeah. Ooh, we unplugged something. Did I delete something that was needed? Choice selected. Yeah, it's getting bound down here. Okay. Yeah, current quest info. Oh, Captain. Sorry, my dog's barking. There's another dog outside. Okay. I think I removed it. I think I accidentally... Yeah, because I'm not seeing a set quest color. Because it should be... Remove UMG. Get quest name. If the quest name... Nice. Yeah, going back to that, like, I'm asking the same question. Like, what? God damn it. No. Yeah, that's awesome. Nice. That's always great. Um... Dimitri? I'm gonna go with. Thanks for the follow. Alright, what on earth is happening? First, let me use this. Let me check the player. Which it's not in the player. Okay, works, player, her going... Nice. Cool. My current works is me breaking 100% of the things. Okay, so that explains why nothing's highlighted. Oh, wait, no, this isn't even the... Hold on. This is the old one. That's the old struct. Let's go here. Quests. I need to fix that. Okay, so current quest is new data asset 1. quests, all quests. We have new data asset 1. Okay, so the last quest should be highlighted yellow as it matches our current quest of doing a random thing. Oh man, what the heck is happening here though? Let's go load quest category. Load, remove, add, depending on what type it is. Assigns current selected quest and highlights button. Okay, cool. So assigns currently selected. We just had this. We freaking. Oh, you know what it is? I am still casting to the wrong button. So we need to cast to quest list button. Really, we don't need to cast anything. I will fix that for these. Alright, so I'm gonna organize this, sorry. Can't even read half this. Okay, so first things first, we need to change these out. But I need to replace the code in general. Because we're gonna do this, we're gonna go... That's funny that I didn't even notice. Okay, so quest list. And then from there, we bind choice selected. That's why that other thing was there. Was because it was the old choice selected. Okay. So for now, let's just... Cast to quest list button. Just so I don't have to replace all this. And just plug and play to make sure it works. Okay, so this should now assign blue. Oh, dang it. I did not pay attention to that. Okay, so displayed text. That's fine. A text get. What I want to do though is the actual selected. Is I'm going to store that as a variable. On click, which on click is down here. Okay, so this goes first. Sorry, I know I'm going back and forth all over the place. That's just the way my brain works. I'm scattered all over the place. Okay, so this will be replaced. Let me highlight these two things. Once I get can I comment on it, please? God, I hate this tool. Okay, the auto freaking naming thing breaks when you have two of these, and there we go. The auto color widget. All right. Replace with. Yeah. I mean, that's the nice thing about games. There's tons of stuff. I mean, just heck, if it's rocks, have 1,000 rocks for the game. Replace with variable with this is current button, right? Yeah, current button. Variable. So that will be easy to do. Oh, hit the wrong button. Lost all the things. Yeah, I mean, yeah. There's enough in the game to go around. Okay, so that's fixed that. This will now highlight blue for when we're selected into it. But our assigned quest, which I should make a button for, I'm literally just gonna promote It's going to be current assign quest but, and then there's going to be another one with current selected. Current selected but all right. So this should be updated displayed test or quest. If current quest name is not equal, then we're going to make it equal. Okay. And we're going to go current selected button, set. That way we can have that reference later and not cast to it every single time. And then from here, if these are not equal, we're then going through all our quests. And this needs to be replaced as well because we don't need to go through all quests. Just the current, just the current ones. Okay, so if this is assigned, then set this to that, and then remove once button updated to bind self. So for this, instead of all quests, just sort through current here. Oh. As well. That way we're sorting through a smaller list. Just because it makes it easier. And then what we're gonna do if quest display equal to that. And then what is this doing? Remove one button updated support by itself. Let's mark if assigned quest. Okay, so there should be an event to mark all quests except for this quest and the other quest, as to get a list of all the children in there. Basically, I'm trying to make it where when you select a thing, it's going to turn blue. When you're on a mission like that, when you're on a mission, it's going to be like when you have one assigned, it's going to be a different color. When you have one selected, it's going to be a different color. And then when you're just, if that makes sense, right? So like, if you're in a assigned a quest, it's going to be like, you know, red, whatever. If you're selected a quest, therefore, it's what you're looking at. It will be like blue. This is also just temporary. I'm going to change how it looks. Right? I might just have an icon here. Whatever. But this way you can know what you're looking at. As you can see, we don't have part of it down right now. Which is, that's just going to the first one. Okay. Oh, and then this needs to be, oh, it is main by default, yeah. Okay, filled out selected quest info, i.e. names, description, objectives. Alright, like 80 other windows also does that. No, this is the actual fill. Adds objectives. This stuff I think is all good. Yeah. Assign, select, turn selected quest, and highlights button while showing quest data. Okay, so this is the iffy one. What is happening here? Okay, so once we loop through the array, quests, which we already are setting stuff on. I don't know what the heck I was doing. It worked yesterday. It had it where any quest that was assigned was orange. Anyone selected wasn't, but it would. Okay, so on selected, set that to that color. Which means all children not equal. There we go. If or no, select. Do that. All right. If it's not equal to this, or right, I think or would be the correct. Current assigned quest or current selected quest. Then set to white. All right. Oh, let's get this first. Oh wait, man, doesn't matter. Yeah. Can I tell you guys, I hate UI. I think I've said it a couple times already, but like, just telling you. Let's do an if. So we're only changing this if true. That way we don't override whatever the heck it is, and we don't do a secondary check of is it this or that. If that's true, just set it to black. Why not? I wish we could just run widget. Like, I wish that was a button. Just say run widget. Oh, okay. That's a new one. Oh, what? Oh, widgets, yeah. How did that delete itself? Hold on. I literally only changed this right here. Do the thing. Yeah. I mean, that's what I do. Maybe you need some function saying that, right? Alright, let's see. Yeah, no, I wish there was I could just hit here, hit play, and have it play out. It wouldn't work for all widgets, but how did that disappear? I have 0 buttons that do that. Quest. Okay. You gonna work on click? Choice selected. This. Choice Right? It's called choice selected, right? Double check. Let's go in here. Oh my god. Choice selected. Yeah. And we're calling it, right? On clicked. Button. Are we not clicking? Not hit testable. Not hit testable. Right. Hidden. Not hit testable. Button main. Wait, hold on. Hold the phone. Hold up. Hold on. Oh, god dang it. Hit play. Boom. West. This is changing, right? How the heck is this changing? But so we're definitely hitting it. So that should be this. Current selected butt. Hit main. Updated. On-screen text equals set to that. And then set that. Oh, where the heck's this setting? Wait a second. So we're going through all of it. And then we're getting, oh. Hold on. Grab current event info. What is this doing? Oh, found my issue. I'm gonna blame this one. Okay, so this was always failing. Okay, so this is literally just trying to get current quest. And it's trying to do that from each one of these. So I need to update this with, is there a way to, all right, hold on. Quest button. No. All right. That should fix this. But at the same time, means that there's an issue with the system. So, because it relies on this. Oh. Oh, dang it. Displayed text. And then also same thing here. We're gonna do the only based on the mode we're in. But oh, that's all the widget. Never mind. Different thing there. Okay, so what I should do. So we're not doing this twice because we're already creating this stuff. And referencing it and seeing if it's all equal and stuff. Let's do this at a different point. And we're gonna assign if current quest is found, it gets current assigned quest. It gets this. But I think I can remove half this little loop-de-loop for each thing that I did. Because I can do this when I actually create the buttons. We should look when this is called. It's probably called when I create the buttons. But I think I can do one less thing. Yeah, because we're grabbing it all the way down here. So it should be right here. Wait, I guess it does get called at the start because these get called, which calls this, and then calls these. But it's requiring this to get called first. And so this one, I guess we'll do it in this for each. Rather than doing a second one, is what I'm trying to say. Is let's create these, and then at creation time, go, hey, current text, so like right here, test if, oh, right here too, what the, okay, so this is on hit, let me write that down. So this is on button clicked, which I knew that, but it just said I need to have that in my head. Okay, so what we should do is take this part out. Or I guess, okay, so that's why I do on finished. Okay. I think I do on finished because then it has the whole list of it. And then it can determine that whether or not. That's fine. It only has to do it once. Okay, cool. Alright, so now it should work. Bam. Okay, so that made it fade a little bit. So we need to fix the blue selection. And then if I need to make a, like, hold this button to change to this type thing. Alright. Oh, man, it's been longer than I thought it had. I like to take a break normally every hour or so. It's been almost 2. I'm gonna get up, grab some water, stretch. Recommend you guys do the same if you've been sitting. All that. And I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay. And thanks for everyone sticking around. I know UI might not be as fun as like modeling stuff or doing other things. But it definitely helps. Okay. So what am I missing? It wasn't working, right? We weren't switching. So what I need to do is let's back out of this one. We need to on hit. Where's the thing that's actually changing? Instruction brush utility, yeah. Okay. So over here. Oh, no, this isn't the correct thing too. Grab event info. So this selects specifically our quest. I need to change that. Grab current quest info. So this automatically assigns the current quest to be here. This test main. Yeah, anytime. I also recommend, there's a site that I actually discovered a few weeks back. If you need some UI ideas and stuff. These guys actually go through and take, images and stuff of the UI, and break it down by each aspect. And they've got some interviews with some great, like UI and like just overall like, you know, different type of things. Hey, how's it going? We're back at UI. But it's nice that like you can actually come in here, you know, you need to see examples of how Call of Duty does X thing. You can come in here, they have video for the things that have animation. They have you know, just screenshots overall of a lot of stuff, and it's nice and clean. Like this is great. It freaking, you can organize by, if you organize by games, you can organize by all sorts of stuff. The type of widget it is. You have a lot of hipfire with two concentric particle rings, one representing health, one representing current magazine level. We figure those are the two. So let me think of the right word of it. It's is it right? Like diagenic UI. There's like a sort of slimmer and less obtrusive. Well, so diegetic, yeah, and that's like in-world stuff. I was trying to remember how to. Which is like the more realistic or less, you know, sometimes it's just less less info. I think it kind of depends on your game. I personally probably would give different. Yeah, no, I was trying to remember the word for it, and I was thinking of another word as well. There's like man, what is it? Here we go, maybe. Like spatial. Okay, that might be it. Spatial UI. I'm trying to look up examples. Is it spatial? Yeah, that type of little, which is like it's in front of you type thing. Or no, spatial's in world. Or I guess that technically counts too if it's like that. Yeah, exactly. I think it would kind of depend though. Like, it depends on the player as well, because there's also the accessibility part of it. where depending on how visible it is, you might need to be making different, or if you want to think about accessibility, which you should, like you might want to have it where they can change the size of it, and that could solve the resolution issue. You know, if they could just change the thickness of it. Oh, sorry. But I think I've seen a game do that where it does like does like, you know, I have a little dot for now. So let's take a screenshot. I forgot what game it is, but they do something like that where you do like a this plus this, and then like as you level up, you get like little chips on this. Sorry for my terrible stuff, but like you basically fill out a thing. I mean, honestly, depending on how realistic your stuff is, I think that's where it depends. Like you could have this plus. I mean, it depends on like the look of this, really. Like I think most people are used to looking there anyway, so it wouldn't affect them too much. It could get distracting though, where you're not necessarily going to notice your health when you're shooting a gun and the recoil's, you know, bouncing it over. Compared to if it was a fixed placement up here or other places. I think that's also where like I honestly don't know too much about first-person shooter UI because I play freaking Call of Duty on hardcore, and there's no UI. And I think that's where that's also especially where it depends, is like the first-person shooter community itself. There's a couple sections of it. Where, like, you know, there's the Call of Duty type, there's the Battlefield type, and then there's, like, the CS type. And it kind of depends on where your game kind of fits, and what kind of community you want to attract, because some like less UI, some want that UI, some want it to be in-world, you know. Give me a little backpack with a light on it, that's my health bar, this is my, you know, bullet count, whatever. And I think that's where it kind of depends. Is it a sci-fi game? Put it on the gun. You know? Give me a little Dead Space exoskeleton that shows me how healthy I am. So I think it depends on your game as well. If you think that something in the center works, then put something in the center. Test it out. The only way to know. Only way to know for sure is to make it and then play test. You can always replace it. That's one of those hard ones, like unless I in my opinion, at least, where like it's a very dependent thing on too many other things. Okay, so place with currently selected. Get child at once. So this should happen once. This happened right at the beginning. At least it should. Grab current quest info. If this is false, aka there's no current quest, then what I do is I grab the first slot. And grab the information there. If there is no first slot, we don't add information. That is correct. Now, the issue is on update, which I think we should also then set current selected button here. So yeah, we'll have to look at that. I was going to say, if there's a quest here, current selected button is this. If there's a quest at this one, or if there's a thing here, then current selected button's this. But I don't think it actually matters. Okay, so, current selected quest, blah, blah, blah. What I need to do is on update quest. We set this. We set that. And then if this is equal, oh god, I guess we just do it here. If this is equal, whatever. Equal to that. Right? No. No, we just do this one specifically. This one specifically. Call this. Oh. This doesn't have a user widget. Ooh. That's why that happened. Get user widget, maybe? Yeah, like, it's hard because it really defines your game. And something people don't necessarily focus on. So like that's why I'm like it kind of depends on what you're wanting to go towards. You'll notice like freaking the hardcore players don't even want UI. Right? Like if that's what you're aiming for, then don't even make one. If you're aiming for, you know, Rust players, they might be expecting something else than, Call of Duty people. That should be doing something. That should set. It should still be the wrong thing. Yeah, cool. Cool. Nice. How's this appearing to be true? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. How is that true to everything at once? Hold on. Because it shouldn't be true to this. Right? If it's just this one. Assigned button. This should make everything but the yellow button change. Okay, that works. This one does not. So this is then... Okay, I guess it's because this is true. This one... Oh, yeah. No, that should still be false. Print... I thought with or. Is it and or that I need? And or. That feels like a thing. And or is not a thing, or. Turn the logically exclusive of two value. Or two value. I thought or would, if one of these things is true, give me a true. True. No, that one's false. Yeah, that's weird. Because it shouldn't do that. Okay, I guess I'll skip this part because I don't know. I don't understand this. If it's not equal to that, and then here we'll do equal. Then set. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. Because to me, if it's doing, for some reason, it's marked. I mean, I guess. No, that's where it's weird. It should be false on the first two, and then true on the last. Or the opposite. I don't know. I think it's just the way it works, and I'm just not wrapping my head around it. Okay. which is fine. Alright, so if this is true, then I want you to set, I guess, set color. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't even realize we weren't, we didn't have this. Alright, if this is true, then set color and opacity to the blue. Hey, Null, how's it going? An OR only required one input to be true. Yeah, that's what I know. Yeah, that's what I thought. And that's why that's what I was trying to say the opposite. So right there, the OR should have been false, false, true. Because it's neither. Oh wait, hold on. No, yeah. I'm correct. Because the current selected button should be this, which is 1. The current and then from there, the current widget, or the current quest, is another one, and they both were false on the first two. But it kept saying true, true. False. Or true, 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 true. Whatever. Right? When this should only occur when this gets hit. So like right now, it should be, I hit that, go tab, quest, blue, like that. This is literally what should have happened. Is it set anything that's not selected to be this color. And then that's where it messes up. Okay. So if I have a quest, oh, so how's the game going? Oh, it's going good. Oh, you're good. Yeah, no, I was saying, like, to help with your, like, on your screen, you could just make it where they can make it larger. You know what I mean? Just have HUD scalability settings where they can scale it. And I think you'd be fine with the low resolution, like you were saying. I don't know if you heard the other stuff I was saying. I was saying, like, it depends on kind of the game you pick to make, right? Like, I think first-person shooters especially have, like, you know, their type, certain first-person shooters like this type of UI versus this one, type of thing. Okay, so that's an error that we'll fix. Okay, so that makes sense, that last one, though. So what's happening is we're saying... Actually, it doesn't make sense. Because it should not equal our current selected. And when it's not equal to the current selected... Or I guess, hold on. Hold the phone. Okay. Is it running this again? No, it shouldn't. I guess we then run this and say, just set that over here, because that means it's a quest. Yeah, we found the charm of UIs that represent info without showing showing an integer, like in Modern Warfare 2 back in the day. UMG count was represented with grid that would empty smaller. Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. Is it kind of depends on like that type of community, right? It's like I was saying, like Battlefield players, you know, expect something different than, you know, Rust players, and they expect something different than CS players. And like Call of Duty gamers, you know, that's a different thing altogether, where it kind of, they expect this type of gameplay for that. Okay, this should work. This should freaking work. I don't mind it being blue if you're hovered over it as well. Or no, that's fine. Yeah, we can make it where this stays. Whatever. I don't care. We'll have a secondary icon or something that changes when you have it selected. Like an outer ring. Besides the color change. But yeah, I definitely like games like that. Like Halo used to show like in the needler, like you could see physically in the gun. And that's what I was saying, is like it kind of depends on the game. Like you want to show your health, you could show it on the back of the player. If your game's a sci-fi game, you know, give them a Dead Space exoskeleton that shows a meter on the back. You know, kind of depends on your game and how you want it to be looked at. All right. Yeah. And that's where it's like that's where it depends, right? It's like you could have it be a holograph on the gun. You can have it or hologram, yeah. Hologram. You could have it be all sorts of stuff. I think it depends on the type of like feeling you want the player to have with it. Like, is it this futuristic thing? Is it this, you know, whatever. Yeah. That's a game that I need to play. I've seen so many play it and enjoy it. But it's on my list of games still to play. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I think this is gonna work. This is what we're gonna do for now. We could do this, where we just move this to true, or move this whole thing to true. And there we go. Oh. So we're checking if it's the quest. Or this. That should be the same exact code, basically. And I guess this could technically be this instead, to clean it up a little bit. It was not equal to the selection. I knew that. Good. That should be the same stuff. I just rearranged it so that's not running every single time. Oh, no. Dang. Okay, no, that makes sense. Oops. That does make sense. Actually, if we do this, so assign button. God, I hate this. Okay. I like it. No, okay. Alright, we had it in the right order. That's fine. I thought we could get it with one less check per button. It doesn't matter anyways. They could... Yeah. Alright. Let's go here. Okay, is this... to that? What? You gotta go barbecue. You bringing me barbecue? Did I get some of this said barbecue? Because if not, that's just mean. Bring the barbecue in, and you're not even gonna bring me any. Now enjoy. Thanks for stopping in. Enjoy the lurk. Hopefully enjoy your burgers or burgers. Alright, let me just clean this up a little bit. Alright, we are... Okay, oh. Oh god. Freaking auto UV, no. And I can't delete, there we go, good. It looked like I couldn't delete it. I was gonna be like, come on. It's not auto UV, auto freaking whatever the heck you're called. Okay, that should be better. This is playing the right thing, right time. It's gonna be a pain in the butt when I change what I want this to do. We'll probably clean this up to be where it does some of this a little better. Because technically, all I need to do is on button press, get this button. Oh my god, what am I doing? Let's do that. On button press, get this, get current selected. Set it to that. Yeah, no, nope. And then after, change it. Okay. Oh, I guess, so we'll just run this. We'll run this one thing. So run, oh god. Either way, that's how much we could simplify it. We don't need to run through each button at all. At least not for this spot. And then for here, what are we even doing? I almost feel like we should just give all this information to the buttons themselves. But that's a lot of upfront data to load, I guess. I mean, it's gonna load either way, I guess. But this should load correctly. And then what we need to do is just only check, do this check right here. So the E is equal to this. And we'll compare the current quest. Yeah. Oh god, sorry, this is out of control. Okay, so if this is not equal, otherwise do this. Boom. Boom. Button reference. All right. Button does not equal quest button. Set it to this button. This. Right? Oh, and we were looping that in a loop as well. Because I wasn't paying attention. Hey, there we go. Look at that. Oh, that's where it's going to make a mistake. Okay. That makes sense. That does make sense. Okay. And that's because I don't run it after that. So we'll make that into a thing, but I want to do actually one test here, which is this. We currently have no current button. That did not change colors. Now that we have a current button, it changes colors. Okay. So that only works because there's 3. So what I need to do is, I guess, still run that. Still run the son of a biscuit. All right. Yeah, I guess we still need to run that for this one. Or no. No. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. We would need to... Yeah, we're not running that. Bad code. Get out of here. All we gotta do is this. And then what I need to do is auto-magically assign the correct buttons here. So let's go like this. I'm gonna say it's these, that, and this will collapse to a function. Because I believe I can take this and do a little more stuff with it. Okay, so set that, return. I know we don't have to do returns anymore, but I'm still in that old habit. Okay. That way we know as well. Alright, so this is gonna rename that to new selected button. Alright. Selected. Okay, so new selected. Oh, hey. Why can't I with my little selected but new. That should be a thing. These are automatically made into a thing. New selected. There we go. Need to compile. Okay, so new selected but over there. And then current selected button. And then what we want to do, because this assumes that all of the buttons by default are this color. So all we need to do is just set this to the default for those buttons. And we'll be golden. So all we need to do, come here, go right here, boom, 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 button. Give me that butt. Sorry. That button. Is this that I do, right? The color and opacity. Okay, there we go. That's now match. So what should happen is now instead of going through the list, it's just gonna already know these buttons aren't selected. Okay. Never mind. What is this? Color and opacity? It already, yeah, that's not set. I thought it was this right here. Color and opacity. Is that not what we're setting on this? Is it set the tint somehow? I don't think so, but let's see it. Yeah, that's hard. Okay, let's go here. Quest. I'm gonna actually add more to these quests. Just add another one, radio 2. So that we add more than 3. Because what's happening? Oh, come on. Oh, I'm so happy to get rid of these buttons and not UV5. What happens is I can't tell the difference between two next to each other. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So what would we set there? Oh, how do we set that correctly? Let's see. Probably have collectibles and then like quest collectibles or something. Let's say I need a key code, like those would be in quest collectibles. Okay. So, what I was trying to say, I guess it's this. This is what we need to call, right? The set color and opacity. Let's set, I guess, set this for each button right in the start. We're making these. And then just do this. And that should technically, because if they're already like that, then when they're selected and deselected, I don't have to worry about it. I like this being selected by default, the whatever, if you got a quest somewhere. But the issue is I need there to be more than one marker to show. I need to do like this, where you can see like, okay, that box is selected, right? And this is gonna start to look better once we clean this up. Okay, cool. So we've got this down. We need to come on. Okay. So this loads all quest data. And that's what we call on this. So this should be like loads section selected sections quest data and binds buttons. This is a do once type thing for each time we hit the button. This is a, that's why I'm trying to make sure, like, okay, we got that. Delete this. Come on. This is overall going to be simpler in the end. We're already getting there. And then we're going to be able to make it pretty. Okay, so on-screen text versus this text. Basically it's saying, hey, if you click me, you need my, or is there already one sourced for it? We were going to use your old one. Were we not? Are you for game with old age? Since you're not using it. Not really. Oh, you're trying to sell it? I mean, sell it. How much can you... It's the 1060, right? You can sell it and buy it, and we can wait and buy something, you know what I mean? Like... 1060. Let's see. Are you selling to someone you know? Okay, that's not too... some of them are going for higher on... I'm seeing that for like 250 to 350 on eBay. I mean, that's not too bad for a for one that's that old. Mine, I think, is going for like 500. I was tempted to sell it as well. A day, yeah. I mean, honestly, heck, man, they were Epic a while ago was giving away some like 1080s or something with part of the Mega Grant program, and I saw some. I was going to too. I saw a pre-built that had a 1660 in it for like $400, and you could sell a 1660 for $600 by itself. And I'm going like, do I do this? And it's not like anything's easing up. Yeah, honestly, if you could sell that for $300, I'd sell it rather than, you know, I think it's the 6. Yeah, it depends on which one you have, but yeah. I mean, might as well. For back in March, that's insane. That's insane when you think that the Founders Edition of the 3070 was $500. That is, when I saw that it was $500, I was like, "Ooh, I'm finally gonna upgrade from the 60 series, and get like a 3070." That's what my plan was. That's what I'm saying. That's what it is. MSRP on the 3070 Founders Edition is freaking $499. And now it's freaking 12, if not more, you know? That's why everyone was upset about them doing the 3080 Ti for $1,200. The 3080 was like $700 or $800. But then because everything's like this, Nvidia and everyone else is going okay. Honestly, I'm surprised Nvidia hasn't just been freaking... I mean, they probably have in the back end somewhere for some revenue. Just freaking doing some mining themselves. Same chances. Yeah, I mean, it depends. I say as my coins are currently down. I mean, once Ethereum and stuff like that goes over to CPU based and stuff, I think we're gonna see a change. But at the same exact time, we have a sand shortage, therefore a component shortage, and overall world shortage for technology at the moment. Post office went, well, freaking I was expecting last week, not from you guys. But I'll see. I have to go to the go get my labs done this week, so I was gonna talk to Katie if she wanted to go for a day and do stuff. Yeah, that's why you see it in like more European countries and stuff. And yeah, stuff. Exactly. Anyways, all right. So we got this a little cleaner. This is gonna be. What's the name for this? It's gonna be. Update last selected button color. Um, yeah, nowadays you just it lost the unless you have like an energy grid or something that you can play with the big boys with. And that's why I was like, I'm trying, we're gonna learn like Nvidia, hit billions. All right. Okay, this is a little cleaner. We're doing less loops and loop-de-loops and okay. So I think what I need to do is yeah, I mean that stuff's just dumb. Now all the SSD people are lowering their warranties, freaking giving us crappy reliability stuff on our stuff. Like they're just seeing it as a gateway to sell the stuff with lower endurance and stuff. And ugh. I mean, it's one of those things. You either strike early, um, or you're freaking super rich and make it go up. And yeah, oh yeah, no, I mean all of it's freaking. I both believe in crypto, but also at the same time we're doing it so terribly. Um, where like it's a great thing we could be utilizing, but then like and it's because how it's set up. I mean, you can also see like there were tons of artists that went in on the NFT stuff. That market's crashed. Freaking Ethereum itself has somewhat crashed, and the Bitcoin everything's on a low right now. But I mean, we'll see it freaking jump up. Everyone's gotta take out their losses from GME and Dogcoin, right? Or Doge. It's unstable as hell. Yeah. Well, I mean, NFTs, the websites themselves were insecure. It's crashed completely though, from what I've seen. Um. Yeah, I mean, and they're barely using. I mean, NFTs also themselves, I think, have to. Oh, hold on. Sorry, phone. If it's just Walgreens. Yeah. Yeah. Agreed. Okay, so what I think this is getting better. For sure. And then what we'll do is I guess for one, I think I'm gonna have to just change what this is in. Let's add just tons of quests. People's confusing riot. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, I think that's in part what crashed it. Everyone saw him, and then Warlock. Thanks for the follow. Everyone saw him get his millions pull out, and then freaking and I'm gonna say I haven't actually said your name this whole time. I think it's Works. Thanks for the follow as well. Yeah, no, thank you. Appreciate it. Helps the channel. All that. All right. Super Mario, thanks for the follow as well. All right. Oh, thank you guys. I do appreciate it. All right. So here, what I want to do is have this an overlay under all of this box. That will go here. Let's do an image. Kind of like this one. Probably just copy that one, right? Image. Add an overlay. Inside of here. And then in... Oh, wait, hold on. Widgets. Yep. Oh, that's me yawning. My God, I forgot to breathe or something there. Yeah, that's where I normally can find me if I'm not streaming myself. Same with other game devs on Twitch. Okay, so I want this to actually be aligned with the vertical box. But where is it? I want it to be a child of the vertical box. Can I not? Or wait, if I make it a child, then these would need to be a child of that. If I do that, then this needs to be a thing of that. Oh, God. Oh. Can we get a nanite for okay, so position. Okay, no, what we're gonna do something else. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go position. Oh, hold on. So vertical box. Full vector scaling support for. I saw something about like slate vectors in UE5. But I wasn't sure. I haven't looked at it. Like to make your models something, make your model I think it's new. No, yeah, it is, because it's not listed here. It's like slate vector widget. We tried to look at it, but there wasn't anything yet. We'll see. What it becomes. No, I know what you mean. I'm saying vector images as well. And this a thing of that. No. It's something to make your things into vector images to use in Slate. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I think something, like, I don't know. There hasn't been much. We'll see. We'll see what happens. How am I trying to align this? I'm trying to... If this is part of this, right? And fill. No. Okay, we would need to replace this. And then have this be a part of this. Correct. Correct. Okay. So now that... that's all speculation too, basically, obviously, on the... whatever's on UE5 main. I mean, we can look at it for half a second. Because I'm not even sure what I don't remember off the top of my head. I just remember something vector, image, model, slate, something. But Slate hasn't even really been touched. They've changed some stuff, obviously. There's now rounded buttons. Rig template and Blender for gonna nice. Awesome. Let's see which one opens. This one. Okay, so this. Oh, cool. Yeah, let's see what it was. It was user interface, slate vector art data. And it says to be able to turn mesh data into Slate's simple vector art format. Because Slate has that kind of support. And then I forgot if we looked at it, we assigned a cube, and then I didn't actually look to, oh, what was that? Vector art, name, mesh, property. Oh, this is like a new view of it. That's weird. Like I don't know if this is done or anything else, just that it's a thing at the moment. There's a lot of stuff that's obviously just somewhat the Windows put in and nothing else. So no idea what it actually does, but it says vector. We could probably look at it and figure it out. I mean, that's where, like, that's more down to hardware, though, like, whoa, Jesus. And other, like, design decisions that have been made, you know? It's all about speed when it comes to games. And, like, vectors just overall have some... I mean, vectors themselves have flaws still a lot, where it's like you can't necessarily do the same as with the image. I think you can't access this, right? No, you can't. Okay, so it's a slate only thing. Yeah. And like no matter what, you'd be, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could convert certain things. What was this? Oh. By the way, this time we could have saved just being in here. They have some new like common widgets and some other yeah. No, I get that, and I think it just it's not as simple as, you know, just hitting let's make this a vector image. Or else that's exactly what we already would have. Okay. Sorry. I'll get distracted and just be in there. Alright, so quests. I'm trying to focus. Focus. Let's see. Next we open Unreal 5 again. We build some lights. We render out a scene. It looks like, by the way, Pro raster, screen resolution from that, it adds some extra stuff for the UI. Yeah. Well, to that I say, like, already, using things like, I don't think Scaleform uses vector stuff. Like, UI is already pretty heavy. There is, like, Scaleform, which used to be built into Unreal, which I think is vector-based. And I know for a fact, that, like, Spider-Man, I think they said had, like, a 3 milliseconds of the rendering time was literally Scaleform. And that's it. Right? It's something. They say it in one of their GDC talks where it's like, it's some high freaking amount where it's like, oh, and then we needed to save, you know, 3 milliseconds for scale for like freaking UI is a lot. Vector image or not. Yeah, it's like that's freaking insane. And it's kind of just because how we do UI too, like, all right, so let's see this though. Like to me, it makes me realize why, makes me realize like why we see more and more games doing like the, oh, this is an in-world item. Like it's cheaper to show something in world than literally render it on your UI for freaking half these things. Like, and yeah, no, I agree. Freaking, that's what I had to use with the like CryEngine stuff. And that was it's basically this but worse. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'd rather like, I don't even know. I'd rather like use After Effects or some random freaking program that has all these buttons I don't even know about. And it being so many systems of calls and yeah. Yeah. And it's also just it's also set up and like bound to the UI and it's its own rendering on its own, right? Like it doesn't use the same thing that's rendering this. Heck, most of the time it's like fully separated out where the UI can be. It's basically just not like that's how they get the emulator games working, where they just don't even have it running in the game. Okay, so I think we mostly have this. What sucks is I'm gonna have to make all of this over in certain areas. I think when I do the collectibles, because the collectibles are a different asset type. I guess what we can do. Hold on. So for collectibles, what we will do is if this is not valid, right, or if this is equal to 3, we'll load a different set of data. We'll load the collectible data, but it's going to be different than this because it's going to be based on just text. Either way. Okay, cool. So yeah, it's not as fancy as all the other UI solutions out there, though. I mean, does UI even need to be fancy? I keep seeing people yell at like Epic, like, make it where I can add glow to my UI and all this other stuff. I'm like, that's probably not going to be as cheap as you think to add. Like, just use an image. Okay, I think we're getting there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can, that's not enough, you know. They want bloom affecting it and other things, even though, you know, they're not rendered the same exact way. I mean, that you could just render it on top of the camera and freaking. Okay, we got this figured out. Now I need to do this. We need to go into the button. Or I guess, hold on. Oh, son of a biscuit. Okay, where's the actual list? I want to add, I want to add stuff to it. I want to say to the thing, to this. What is it? The widget options menus. Select here. Okay, cool. How did I set this? And I already know it's a terrible way to set it. I think it's literally just a random UI element, right? And then I just set the, oh, that's what I was meaning to do, too. I didn't remember now. I meant to come in here. Quests, all quests. Let's just load some random data in here. Right now they can be duplicate data, I don't care. You're gonna do the same quest 90 times. I want to see how the UI scales to this. Also, let's set one of these to be nothing. See what happens. Because I should have a solution for that. Probably be a smart idea, but you know, I coded this, so who knows what it does. I'm pretty sure right now it just will load it and not care that there's no data. And then for this, yeah, I think I just do like a little, we get the transform and stuff. So we probably want to do that same kind of thing. Go on here. I guess we can handle it in the quest. This by itself. I guess we would go overlay image. Wait, not that one. This one here. Overlay. And then instead of the second vertical box, what we do is let's get a box. Let's just get a random button image, right? On this overlay. And this is gonna, it's gonna be the selected quest button underlay. I don't know. It's gonna be under it. Ta-da. Now, and then from there, we should be able to maybe, possibly, on selected, we're gonna make a custom event for this. Custom event, get, set underlay. I don't know what it's called. Set underlay to selected button. And what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna get the currently selected button, get that selected, this, and we're gonna get, what's it called, the inventory button. No, it's here. No, for a fact I said it somewhere. Widgets. Here we go. Some kind of translation like this. So that would be this button here. This is the target widget, I think. Let's see what the heck it does. On button hit, let's select. What the hell did I call it? Update, no. Set underlay button. Alright. It's weird people ask for some features. I've been in Illustrator for years. There's lots of things I've been faking in 2D. Modern people do really resource intensive things to get equal or worse results, and I'm like, bro, just paint it. Yeah. Alright, let's see. We might just change the button, too. Here. Alright, so... Oh. As you can see, it's back here. It's behind us. Okay, so it sets it from where it starts. That makes sense. And then it does not handle the scroll wheel. Whee. Okay. Nope. That's what I was thinking too. Like, we could actually just add a button to here. So each thing has its own image. And just set the visibility to true. When we're here. Okay, so let's go over here. Let's go to this. Okay, so first things first, I'm already subtracting from it. But I wanted to... I feel like there's another button for this. Because they're under the same thing now. Set... Transform. Can I just get the transform here? Get transform. Because on the other one, I was not able to get transform. Because I forget why. But there was something not working or whatever. Let's just double check. Boom. Okay, so set transform doesn't work at all. Oh, okay. I could have sworn it was like set transform, because transform would be this. Transform would be the actual... I mean, let's select this. Let's see what this would call things. So transform is this. Yeah, that makes sense, because the one down here would still be 0. Each one would be 0. Translation is that. But what I want is the actual, like, on-screen, which is what I thought I added here. So let's see. Get text-based geometry. Get well, what is it? Viewport. Get render. What if I set the pivot and stuff? Maybe it would work as well. Render translation. And that's what we did here, is get world space geo. And then from here, get multiple size. Get transfer. If we do like this, where we... No, that still wouldn't work, because I would have to... I was gonna say, I'd have to... like, set this scale to be somewhere for it to work. Okay. So we're getting somewhere. It's not the... Oh, and this doesn't have support for that either. Okay, what if we do this as well? Let's go underlay. Oh. So, canvas panel. None. Oh, I think I unplugged it. I had to have. Yeah, nothing's plugged in. That random transforms at this. Based on the world position. Nope, it does it based on the local base, so I'd have to align it perfectly and then do it. But what sucks is then if it changes. So what is there in here? What can I access? I guess that has the actual location data. What kind of get paint space geometry. Over the top left. Installation. Would it be that? Would it be paint space instead of tick space? Oh. Okay, that's nowhere. Is the answer to that one. Okay. I know for a fact I had one where I just set it to the mouse cursor. Get translation. Yeah. Maybe if I get the transform and get the pivot. So like do get pivot plus transform and set this. So set pivot. Maybe not set pivot. So I think doing most textures for guns. The character Jesus. Maybe it's 2K and oh nice. I guess that's not too bad. AK for cutscenes, I mean. If first person. Second person, yeah. Transform pivot. So set pivot. And then set transform. Is that what I want? I realize, like, as I'm saying that, like, oh, I guess mine does have, like, a couple UDIMs and, set transform. To set both of these, maybe? It would be the proper way to do this. I say proper, but, you know. Yeah, it's always fun to get some, like, that type of things organized. Okay, so set both those on that. And that should technically do something. Nice, it did absolutely nothing. Woo! Okay. Why is that? Let's see. If I add a button. What is its transform? What is its anything? It has literally nothing. Let's see. Import get widget transform. How would we get this location? It's not set on translation. It's technically not set as a Mm-hmm. Break with a transform. Yeah. Okay. So if we select this, break, transform, translation. No. I mean, I guess technically, so the translation part worked. Does translation break? The only issue is that it doesn't work for this, as in it, because this is offset, we can't see it happening. Okay, get widget coordinate. Get cache geometry. Guess the last, let's check this widget that's out of me not exist yet. It happens prior. We might not using that. That's not what the way is. Normally in Slate we handle these issues, depend on hierarchy. Okay, so get space. Okay. Oh my god. Let's break that. Get transform. Local. I forget. Get absolute. Get absolute size. Wait. Local to viewport. Pixel position. Hey. That's what I want. Transform. Do that. Maybe. Wait. Oh god. What? What? What are you doing? Oh, I plugged both in. So it's just going, nope. Oh, okay, oh, sorry about that. Didn't see. You mean the AKA is for the big rendered cutscenes and set piece moments, for example? Yeah, no, I gotcha. It's, character model 3, yeah. 3 will be AK. Oh, all 3 will be? Okay. But in standard play, the head will be 2K. And his arm, I mean, that's not too bad compared to the fan, yeah. I'm over here like, I have this 2K texture over here. No, I'm cheating. You're going for a much different look. Alright, let's see though. Let's go. So we got that. We just need to obviously remove this. Good to know though. I did not know that this existed, the local to viewport. Which means we can actually update this here. The one out here for the quest. Not the quest for the HUD. Oh, man. Trying to stretch my arm. Okay. Yeah, no, that's good. I gotcha. Alright, so... Yeah, no, I'm teasing. I mean, I have large textures, too. I have some, for the most part, I use some tiling detail normals for stuff, and then, like, large, you know, a large enough normal amount for things. And then some other, because I do a lot of material stuff. I've got a lot of blended, crazy, fun stuff. All right. I don't even think I can technically. Some of the stuff you can't put a resolution on when you have. Nice. You said you're using Blender for it as well? How do you? I hate Blender. For animation, but I'm also not an animator. I know they're supposed to be updating it. It hates me. ZBrush for soft body. Okay, yeah. Oh no, I meant for like your rigging and stuff. Okay, so that should fix that issue I was having. For animation at Blender's price point? Oh heck no. Actually, it's one. I'm currently still using. Let's see. Hold on. It might not be in open beta anymore. There's like a physically based one. I'm currently just learning Blenders. They're rewriting some of it though to make some of it easier. I'm currently just struggling because it has some issues going back and forth between Unreal. Sometimes, especially if you're doing all your animations in one thing. But 3.0 is adding like a asset browser and like cleaning up some of the issues that I actually have with it. So we're gonna see, and hopefully it improves. I mean, Blender's got tons of funding behind them right now and momentum. Yeah, at the moment, like I'm using the Unreal tools to do it. But I'm having issues specifically because I'm doing character stuff. With like blend space or drivers, whatever you want to call them, based on Blender's name. So those don't work by default. You have to not apply transforms. But what I have is either got to be careful with bone names and hierarchy, or just make peace with doing every animation. Yeah, I'm doing every animation myself. I'm not using the epic skeleton. I could switch back to that, but I was using that in Mixamo, and I just was never happy with the pre-made stuff. Not that my stuff looks any better. My stuff looks terrible. It looks like someone that is just learning how to animate, but I can actually have the animations that I want to have that didn't exist on Mixamo or the marketplace. And that was the thing, is there were tons of animations where it's like, okay, well, I want to do this thing, but I don't have an animation for that. But I have an issue where if I just straight export from Blender, it does some things correctly. So some animations work correctly, and then the opposite animations don't. And then if I export from here, thankfully I found the way. You gotta come in here, you gotta go, if you're using drivers, deselect that. But like, so thankfully I found a workflow that works and is able to explode everything. It's just like the non-linear timeline stuff that they have, and if you're doing more than one animation is but they're updating it, and so I'm hoping my few issues with it gets fixed. But yeah, at the moment, it's my own skeleton. It's not the best. It's not the perfect. I don't need it to be. I can hire someone to re-rig it and do all the animations. I just need there to be animations. And that's what I was tired of doing. It's like, oh, okay, we're just going to do a T-pose for this, T-pose for this. It's like, no, I'd rather do a couple frames. We can use control rig if I want. But I also like, when you're using the pre-made, like, assets, what sucks, it's like, oh, you want to do it where your head turns or whatever? Well, when they made this asset, the head bone, the neck bone, was twisted. So that means you have to come in here and figure out, okay, what bone is it that you actually want to twist on what orientation? Because there'd be stupid stuff like that where it's like, okay, I want to do IK. Oh, well, the thing you're looking at isn't right because this person's skeleton is rotated. And it's like, whatever. So now that I know, like, the steps, it's helped me understand animation more. Like, I might still go back, is what I keep telling people, but for now, I'm going to keep it and have my crappy animations, improve them over time, and see where it can take me. Alright, so we got this. That is good. We'll have to replace it with the... so this should be correct now. Oh, so this one gets it wrong. Oh, you little brat. Oh, and that's because of pivot information. 100%. I already know it. Let's go menu select. It's because this is in here. Yep. Oh. Guaranteed it. Oh, nice. It's because of this anchor offset. And then from there, it might be okay. But I think it's because of this as well. So let's see. Oh, that's so... Okay, so we need to start at 0. Anyway, if the home rig sucks, it's a small... Yeah. Shop or day job until we get funding. Nice. That's always good. Aaron Brock, I got a great deal. Yeah. There you go. That's always useful. Alright. Oh. Oh my goodness. Okay. What did we do there? Oh god. Quest. This should only be affecting one thing. Current selected button. No. It should be the other thing. Underlay. Selected quest button underlay. Set. That. You're just setting the whole widget. Gotta head out? Alright. Yeah, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for showing off, and, you know, discussing games and all that, too. Thanks for showing off your models and sharing, and, yeah, see you later. I think I'm actually gonna... might take a break, or, something in a second, too. Okay. Oh. Seriously? Are you son of a... Are you... What? How are we one button off? What? Oh, and then it doesn't attach itself either, so we can't scroll. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we'll have to bind that. That's fine. We'll probably bind it, but... Oh, this is doing this as well. That all add all children. Um, so fix it. Okay. Much easier to understand. Yeah, I'm thinking that just didn't pop up or something for me. Okay, that is fine. We then go quests, 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 quests. I'm trying to figure out this last thing. Let's see. So for one, select screen current selected button. You know what? It might be. What would it be? I'm thinking like, is there like an offset here? Local coordinate. Um, Position of the space. Like we add another widget to the viewport, same position. Let's see if we use this one instead. Now we're 2 off. Oh my goodness. Oh, hold on. Nope. Okay. I was gonna say, is it because we're not full screen? But nope, it just hates me. Okay. Cool. Awesome game. Thank you very much. Now, I will be right back. While I wait, or while I'm away. You know what I need to do is set up a button so when I'm like on BRB, it just filters through my bookmarks. I would need to fix my bookmarks, but might be a good idea. I don't know. I could also just display images, you know, that works too. All right, sorry about that. Okay. So I'm happy with where we've gone actually today. I know this is what I hate about UI is until you have the pretty graphics, you can't really tell how much work has gone into it. Or at least unless you do UI yourself. Because it's the little tiny things that just really stack up. Right? And now we've got quite a lot that I think are pretty great. Okay, so set underlying button. This is actually really interesting, I think. Oh man, I don't know how to fix this. Or, what's the correct math for this, right? What we're actually gonna do too is we can bind it in here. Oh my goodness. Is it that? Is that why I'm one off? Hold on. Hold the phone. No. Okay. Dang. You know how cool that would have been? Okay. So how do we handle this? Also, so even if this was bound, right? Okay, let's put it to dang it, sorry. Alright, so even if this was bound to the scroll box, this little guy, it wouldn't actually do what I want it to do. Because it needs to be... How do we do this correctly? Without adding an additional icon to every button. Because I don't want to do that. Because I was going to say, if we scroll up too far, this is just going to not be hidden. So what the heck are we listening to? Like cat scratches. Navigation. Art style. Like this, I think I can increase. Should increase like the, if I could, the size of it, but also the how do we set this to a 2? Like increase the shadow size. But yeah, let's see. Let's go do. If I have it just some random place, will it fix? What will it do? Okay, so it is based on the starting position. So what I'm thinking of is that we need to do this. And then get local to viewport, local. No, let's see. What is it? The anchor? Good. Set render transform. And do break transform. Oh, shoot. And then, Or no, it's not scale. Scale's not what we're looking for. We're trying to get that pivot. There we go. That's its own thing. Set pivot. Then set this. No, set that. Okay. Okay. God dang it. What if we do like, I guess if we can't figure it out, we just offset by X amount. Because okay, so even here. Oh, you know what? It's because the actual world thing is then also set. So we need to then, because this quest thing is inside of this, which has 100 padding. Hey, oh, all right. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the raid. Hope you have a good day. There we go, though. That's what we need to set. I found it. I think so, at least, hopefully. That'd be local Y. 100. God dang it, I keep closing it. Ah. Okay, 100-ish is the correct-ish thing. Okay, yeah. Have a good day. All that. Alright, so 100, let's go negative 100. Negative 80, let's say. Let's say that's negative 80. Nice. Freaking nice, I say. Freaking nice. Frick yeah, man. Ta-da. Okay, now we just need to, I don't know. Let's just go, where's some tick? Do the update. What is this freaking thing called? Set underlay. Oh. Ta-da. I think I'm actually gonna head out as well after once we get this figured out. Okay. Alright, look at that. Oh, look at that. Freaking fantastic. That's the issue right there. Is how do I get it? How do I get it within the... How do I get it on the box without being on the box? It's such a hard question. Anyways, we are much better than where we were. So I'm gonna save. I'm gonna exit out. Let's see if anyone's streaming yet. And we'll go and raid someone. Thank you guys for all the support today. You guys have been
running in probably like
so loud. So loud. Okay. You guys are just awesome. And let's see. Let's go. I don't know. Let's see. Trying to be like, do I remember what this person does? Why'd I follow this person? Was it from her raid? Like, this is a commercial. Twitch, please. I'm trying to raid people. Let's go. Alright, no, I'm not gonna host this person. They're streaming a movie in their thing. Never mind. Okay, Jitspo it is. Let's go hang out with Jitspo. He's working on some planty plants, it looks like. Let's check those out. Alright. Thank you guys for stopping in. If you haven't already, I would appreciate you hitting that follow button. If you subscribe or use some channel points, you can actually come and play the game if you want. We can also join the Discord, find me on these other places, and, yeah, have a good night, guys. I'm gonna get ready for work and eat and do all the fun stuff for the day. Alright. End screen. Boom. I remembered.